loosely disguised to assimilate away. I swallow some pride, unwind what you've come to hate and to have around you. This too shall pass. What's been a mistake for the moment? Show your discontent one at a time. Mere seconds we relive that ending. Too bad to miss the beginning. But you don't rewind. All the days that were coiled up, foiled and left behind in plain sight, lost what you loved. All the hours have passed above to hate, to have around you. But this too shall pass. What's been a mistake for the moment? Show your discontent one at a time. The mere seconds that we relive that ending. Too bad you missed the beginning.
There we go. Now you should be able to hear me. Hi! How's it going? I hope everyone's doing well out there today. My name is Zach. And if you notice, things look a little bit different today. Unfortunately, my cohort, Chris, is not feeling very well, so we were not able to do this at the Spicolis bunker like we usually do, which sucks, but I was to say, hey, we had a delay last week, so we're gonna keep the show moving, and I'll just take it over for today. So yeah, hi, I'm Zach, and I hope that y'all are ready to see some sweet art. We have a new artist in the show today, so I'm pretty excited about that. And we have some new art from artists that I don't want to say old artists because that just sounds rude, but we have some new art from folks that have already been in the show before. So we got some new stuff all around. It's good Sunday. Sorry for the late start, but we're gonna go ahead and jump into the show here. So yeah, here we go. Make sure my buttons all work here. I had just got done finishing this up. So the way this works, if you have never been a part of our experience here before, as you can see, I already have a piece lined up by Alex Miller. Alex has been a part of our
Stomach's
show,
full of knots.
basically since the beginning. So he makes great work.
Dropped off with repetitive ego-filled final shot.
But
Tore down my inner walls for the things I see. I keep having to tell myself that I haven't been. It's unsettling how you blame me. I felt you had to choose. I'm not sorry I had to, but I'm not settling. And why would you threaten me? Fuck this level of you, stop getting in my stomach. It's deeper than you. Destroy the memory. Rebuild. Without a faulty landscape that was made to count the kill. I should have wrapped in a void and shelter and made time stand still. But you find your soul lost in my heart. Rebel.
okay, 1 second. Thank you. Let me turn that down. And me turn me up. Check, check, check. Is that better? All right, cool. Hey, I gotta rock out too, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and start the clock over on that one. We're gonna start the clock over. So I restarted the clock at 2 minutes for Clementine. If you are interested in bidding for this piece, definitely, comment your bids now. I did start the clock over, so you have 1 minute and 45 seconds. And while we're... Oh, Dana, sorry to kill your vibe, bro. You're fine. I appreciate that. This is a new location, new technology, new situation. So I definitely want to make sure that y'all can hear me. Yep. And while we're talking about Alex's piece here, definitely be sure to give him some love on social media. We try to link all of our artists' social medias, whether it's their Facebook or their Instagram accounts, into our pages here, so you can search up Alex Pilgrim vs. the World and follow him. He's got a lot more art where this came from. But we have less than a minute to go, so if you are interested in, if you want to snag up this piece, this is the last time it's going to be in the show for a while, so if you want to snag it, you better grab it now. Otherwise, you can, it will be available in the Spicolis Bunker gift shop for purchase by appointment. But otherwise, with, if you wanted to get it in this auction, you better snag it. But, yeah. You got 17 seconds, so go ahead and just kind of hang on. Well, it does not look like we have any comment or any bids for this piece, so we are going to go ahead and move on. Okay. Go ahead and move on, and I will shrink myself so y'all can read this. So we have I mentioned before, I don't know if y'all could hear me at that point, but just in case you didn't hear me, we have a new artist in the mix today. This is Ashley Koebrick Schmidt. She has submitted 3 digital prints that are based off of oil paintings. I believe it was oil paintings anyway. Ashley, if you're watching and I was incorrect on that, please correct me in the comments. But yeah, this is an 11x14 print, but it has the print itself, where the art begins and everything, is 11x14, but there's an added 1-inch border already set up for matting. So if you wanted to mat it in a frame and make it look all cool and professional, she's already got that all taken care of for you, so you're good to go, which I think is awesome. You don't see that very often. At least I don't. So we're starting the bidding off on this one at $42. So I'm starting off the clock now. You got 2 minutes to bid. This piece does not come with a frame, just heads up, but it is set up for future framing if you wanted to frame it. Basically how that works. But be sure to give Ashley some love on her social media. I've also listed her website there. And so you can go ahead and check that out and see what other cool stuff she's got to offer. All 3 of her pieces I really like. They're just like Winding Creek here. They're bright, they're vibrant, and they just look really good. So you definitely want to jump at your opportunity to pick up this piece. This is a brand new artist to the auction, so we definitely want to, we like to give all of our artists some love, but we definitely want to give our new artists some love and recognition for submitting their for being awesome and submitting their pieces. Alright, so just under a minute left, 50 seconds. Again, if you're not logged into a Google account, you will not be able to comment. So definitely be sure that you are logged in. And, jump at, that way you're not trying to sit there for 20 minutes figuring out why you can't bid on anything. So, alright. And also, a heads up, I may have my headphones on, but I cannot actually hear what bands are playing. So definitely be sure to jump in the comments. Let me know what band you hear, or if you're enjoying the music. Like say, if my friend Dana there didn't tell me that the music was way too loud, it shows that she's listening. So, and I'm glad that we had established that problem. But we have plenty of bands in the background. If you've never seen the show before, we play local/regional bands to Iowa in the Midwest that have submitted their songs. We have bands like Illegal Smile, 404. There's a new band to the list recently added called Night Like This. They're out of Des Moines. They're like acoustic pop with some electronica stuff in there. It's pretty cool. But there's plenty of really good music around the area, and we definitely want to support that. But it does not look like anybody bid on Winding Creek, which is fine. It will be back next week. So if you did not get a chance to snag this piece, by Ashley. I really like this one. This is called Roses for My Valentine. This is a really cool piece. It really jumps out, which I really appreciate. It's very obvious what the focal point is, and this would be a great present for a loved one, or put it in the living room or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and start the bidding off. Just like the previous piece, this is starting off at $42. So everybody who's interested. Art, definitely tell your friends, because if you like art and you have friends that like art, you have just over 1 minute to go, so definitely get your bids in. So if you joined us last time, so that was 2 weeks ago, I finally got to choose my gavel. I was a whole big fan that Chris and I kept telling him, "Dude, get me a gavel." So I went to this auction and feel like I needed a gavel and sell things. And he's like, "Yeah, I'll totally get you one. I'll totally get you one." She never did. So I finally bought one. I finally got to use it last time. I do want to say that. So timer just went off. So it does not look like anybody bid on that, but I'm going to bid on Roses for My Valentine, which is a shame, but it will be back next week. So if you know anybody that if you were too late to bid on this, if you know somebody that would want it, definitely try to tune in next Sunday. And we will have it. But had a good time. I know I don't have without Chris here, a bit of banter to go off of, but we're just gonna sell some art, man. We're gonna sell some art, because there's a lot of really good stuff. Honestly, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the third piece by Ashley. This is Winter Sunset Rose Bloom. This is a 10 by 10. The art itself is 10 by 10, and then there's an inch border around it for matting, just like the first piece or the other pieces. And so this one is a little bit smaller, but it's still very pretty. It's very lifelike, very realistic. I absolutely adore that. Roses are actually one of my favorite flowers, so this one is this one. Man, these bands just really want to rock out. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. Okay, so like I said, Winter Sunset Rose Bloom, as you can see, 10 by 10, but there is an extra thing for matting. I have not started the clock yet. I'm going to be starting the clock here in just a sec. And we're going to go ahead and get going. This starting off at $32. You can start the bidding now. So the clock has started. We have just under 2 minutes. So if you want to be the lucky recipient, lucky buyer of this awesome Rose Bloom print of it's like a digital print of a original painting, then definitely be sure to jump into those comments and let me know. Also, be sure, as I said this earlier, but definitely be sure to give Ashley some love on her social media, her Facebook page there. So you can, if you are interested in seeing what else Ashley has to offer, then you can do that as well. Yeah. But you have just over a minute left, 1 minute and 5 seconds. So definitely be sure to jump into those comments. Alright, so we got 35 seconds to go. If anybody is, definitely be sure to share this with your friends. And also, we are about a half hour away from being able to rock out to Noise from the Garage. We try to talk about this every show. We here at Spicolis are big supporters of local music, and so we are especially big supporters of Noise from the Garage with Rock 108, hosted by our friend Alex. Noise from the Garage premieres. Oh, time's up. Got lost in my story again. Thank you, phone. I appreciate that. But so we're gonna go ahead and move on. But Noise from the Garage showcases all of the local regional talent that the Midwest has to offer in terms of rock and heavier music, and we are very, very thankful for them. I know I am especially, as if it wasn't for Noise from the Garage, I don't think. I have a band called the Zachary Daniels Band, and Alex plays our music every now and again on that show, and we're very grateful for the airtime. We're very grateful to be able to be played alongside so many super talented artists and bands. And if I can do a shameless plug, he's actually playing a new song of mine that I wrote with Carly Fox of The Rumors, and I know we're both super excited to hear it played on air. We're excited for y'all to hear it. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get off my soapbox on that one, and we're gonna go ahead and move on. Sell some more art. Awesome. Okay, so we have a new piece by Marci Kemp. Marci has sold several items with us before, and she has submitted some brand new things for us this time around. This is her tiki statue necklace, and we're starting off the bidding on this guy at $30. This is made of hemp with real stones in the woven in there, and I don't believe that the tiki is handmade. That one I think is just just for jewelry. But we're gonna go ahead and start the bidding now. The clock is running, so we have less than 2 minutes to go for bidding. It's $30, and also give her some love on Instagram there, MK Crafts. Hope the music is at a good volume for you now. I've tried to adjust it down a bit and everything, but I got about a minute and a half to go. Next week, we do plan to have the full show back up again, back with Chris, back at the bunker, back to the normal kind of format that we usually do. I haven't done this show by myself since the very, very first time that we did this, and we've started that back in March. I believe it was like late March, and so we've been doing this for a while, and I can't believe it how long it's been. That we've had so many awesome artists and awesome pieces come through the show, and especially with COVID and everything going on, when artists are not able to go out, just like bands don't have a lot of shows to play. Artists don't have like their art fairs and and markets that they can go to sell their work. So we like to give as much of an outlet as we can. But yeah, we just got a couple more seconds here on the clock, and we're gonna go ahead and move on if nobody is wanting to bid on this. This is a new piece to the show, so we'll be back next week. If it does not sell today. But that is it for that piece, actually. So we're going to go ahead and move on to another piece by Marci. This is a Heartstone necklace. So this is a necklace like the Tiki one, but there's no Tiki. It just features really cool Heartstones in there. Again, hand woven, made from hemp, and super awesome. And we're gonna go ahead and start the bidding off. This one is at $25. The time has started, so be sure to throw your bids in the comments below. If you are interested in snagging this awesome Heartstone necklace made by Marci. This, again, handmade, and especially because it's handmade, it's super awesome. Got about a minute and 20 seconds left, so definitely be sure to get to jump in there and get your opportunity to get some handmade, locally handmade art. It's not like, you can, anybody can go to like a big box store and get one of those mass-produced, paintings or statues or whatever, but, being able to, if you buy from here, you can say with 100% certainty that you supported a local artist, and, helped someone's passions grow. So definitely be sure to be a part of that. It's a great feeling. I've bought several pieces myself from local artists, and you can also possibly make a friend out of the process. So, happened to me, it happened to you. But we just have 20 seconds left on this necklace, starting at just $25. Okay. And that is going to do it for that piece. So this piece will come back next week, and we'll try it again then. If otherwise, if you wanted to make an appointment to come to the bunker and come to the gift shop, you could probably snag it there as well. But we're gonna go ahead and move on and to a bracelet made by Marci. This is, it's like the necklace, but it's smaller. And this is, we're just starting the bidding off at $10 on this piece. It's real stones and, handmade and everything, so it's minimalistic, but it's still super stylish. So definitely be sure to snag that. We're gonna go ahead and start the bidding now. So we have just under 2 minutes. Yeah, so just for $10, this bracelet makes a really great gift. It gives you something, just something small, but locally made, and that you can throw on in the morning. If you know somebody who really likes bracelets, really likes jewelry, it's perfect for them, especially. It is almost Halloween, which means Christmas shopping season is coming. So you definitely want to start thinking about that. So you can, for Christmas, instead of some, just whatever that you might normally give them, you can give them something, locally made, something completely unique that they're just absolutely going to love. So definitely be sure to think about that as well. And then when you say, "Oh, this is great, where'd you get it?" You're like, "I got it through Spicolis," or this artist, more specifically. But yeah, you just got 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Starting bid is at $10. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. This will be back. This will be in the bunker, the bunker's gift shop. So if you are still interested, but you were not able to bid in time, definitely let us know. You can email playspicolis@gmail.com or you can message our Facebook page at facebook.com/Spicolis. This information will be presented at the end of the show, so you can write it down or do whatever you'd like. But we're gonna go ahead and move on. So this is, we're moving on to an artist that has been with us for a while. This is Cathie Carroll. Cathie is pretty well known in this circle for she crochets a lot of things, but she also takes care of cats. A lot of the proceeds from these sales that she gets, she invests in helping to spay and neuter stray cats and help to control the pet population, which is pretty cool, I am not gonna lie. So, but she also made this cool cat food water dish, and we're starting off the bidding of this guy at $28. It's a pretty good size piece, and it's great for keeping you keep your food bowls off of the ground so it doesn't hurt your cat's neck when they try to lean down and eat or drink or whatever. And it just looks like a kitty. It's adorable. I love it. But we're starting off the bidding on this guy at just $28 for this cat, I should say. And there we go. Forgot to start the clock, but it is started now. We have just under 2 minutes, so if you want to, for just $28, this is a steal, and it is handmade. It's so it honestly looks a lot better than some of the things I've seen in a store. If I do say so myself, I do have a cat, and I'm somewhat considering getting this if I didn't just get another one. So I might get this one for a backup because it looks awesome. But yeah, you have just over a minute to go, so definitely get your bids in the comments. I may not have a gavel, but I still have that gavel energy, so I'm not going to break my desk, but I could definitely try. So yeah, just $28. That's really good, honestly. But Cathie, feel free to give hit up Cathie's Facebook page, Cathie Crafty Cats Creations. Cathie, like I said, she makes a lot of crocheted stuffed animals. I have a dino corn from her. His name is Rudy. It's a green dinosaur with a unicorn's horn. He sits by my bed, and he is awesome. Christina also she got a unicorn from her. Its name is Pride, and it likes to sit on top of the speakers at the bunker, so bands can try to knock him off with bass level. So it's pretty funny. It's only happened once, but Pride's a champion. So, but that is it for this piece. If you're interested in snagging this piece, this is its second time around, so it won't be back in the show for a while. But you can find this stand at the gift shop. So definitely be sure to send us a message, and we can set up an appointment for you to come down if you are interested in this stand. This next two items that we have for the show are crocheted, but they are bookmarks. This one is a mouse. It's a cute little thing. It's primarily used to be a bookmark, but use your imagination. It could be anything. You could your kids could play with it as a toy if you wanted to. You could give it to like your cat to throw around or whatever. If your cat likes to throw things around, I don't know how many cats. I don't know many cats that do, but hey, weirder things have happened, man. It's 2020, but this is primarily a bookmark. It's cute, it's fun, and it's just $17. So we're gonna go ahead and start the bidding now. Yeah, this is hand crocheted. Most of the things that Cathie makes are crocheted. She is a master with those needles, and she does really good work. So at $17, and it's not necessarily small. It's like yay long, I believe, if I remember right. It's been a little bit since I've seen one in person, but we have a couple different styles in the bunker gift shop that you can check out. There's actually another one coming up here in just a couple of minutes as well, but yeah, this one is a mouse, and That's why I said, like, you can give it to your cat or something, or you can give it to your dog, but it probably won't survive. We have just over a minute left on bidding. So if you're interested, definitely be sure you're logged in with a Google account, so you can comment. Because otherwise, YouTube will not let you. Which is a bummer that it works that way, but whatever. And looks like we're about at 6:45, so we're only about 15 minutes away from Noise from the Garage. So if you have a terrestrial radio and you're in the Eastern Iowa area, tune into 107.9 to hear Noise from the Garage on Rock 108. Or if you don't have one and you still want to tune in, you can go to rock108.com, or you can download the Rock 108 app on your smartphone and you can play it. And on your phone, the app does play in the background. So you can, keep scrolling your Facebook or whatever. But for this piece, time is up. So we're going to go ahead and move on. But definitely be sure to tune in to Noise from the Garage here in just 15 minutes to hear our good friend Alex and all sorts of great local bands, a few of which I believe are, several of the ones that are normally played anyway, or played a lot, are in this playlist. So if you can pick those out, it really shows you're paying attention, and I appreciate that. But we're going to go ahead and move on to our Fox bookmark. This is our third piece by Cathie. As I mentioned previously, this is just like the mouse, but it's a fox. And she even gave it a tail. It's pretty cool. But so if you know somebody who really likes foxes and loves to read, you got a twofer right there. It'd be a perfect present for them. Just like the mouse, this one's starting out at $17. And we're going to go ahead and start the bidding. And I believe I mentioned this before, but don't forget to check out Crafty Cats Creations on Facebook and see all the other cool items that Cathie makes. She makes a lot of really cool stuff. We have just under a minute and a half to go, so definitely don't hesitate at your chance to grab some of these awesome things. We have just over a minute left, so yeah. Yeah, and also, even if you don't plan to bid, definitely be sure to, I definitely welcome you to jump in the comments, just like my friends Dana and Danny here have, and, definitely, I jump in the comments, say hi, tell me I suck, I don't care, but there's just under, or about 20 seconds left, on the bidding, but, we welcome any and all conversation in the comments. I like to talk to people. I know Chris does too. She would if she was here. But this piece has ended, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. All of these pieces, blanket statement, all of these pieces are available in the gift shop. So you can definitely, if you see anything on the list and you don't want to go through the auction process for them, just let us know, and we'd be more than happy to set up an appointment for you. But oh, hey, that's me. So we're moving on to the band merch section of the show. And I forgot that we're starting off with my band. This is the Zachary Daniels Band. We are a pop rock, alternative rock band, and a couple of our songs are in the playlist playing in the background. But this is a album bundle it's our newest album called Evolve, which is the CD there on the left with the tree, and then my original EP that I released a few years ago there on the right called Second Life, and that pretty much comes with a free button, because both albums are about $10 a piece, so you're getting a free button. So we're starting off the bidding at $20. Several songs from Evolve have been played on Rock 108's Noise from the Garage, and we're super proud of that. And we're actually working on a brand new EP set to come out very soon. We haven't made any official announcements yet, but we are going to very, very soon. So hit us up on our Facebook there if you want to find out more. But I'm starting the bidding off now, so you have just under 2 minutes to, if you wanted to pick up this bundle and get yourself some local music and a cool, stylish button, if I do say so myself. As if I, wasn't the person that designed it. But yep, starting off at just $20, which is pretty good for 2 CDs and and a button. But if anybody knows what band you're listening to in the background, definitely let me know, because the way that this technology is set up, I can't hear it. I can't hear what y'all are hearing. So I need to figure out how to make that work. But right now, it's just what I got. But you have just under a minute left if you want to bid. You got 10 minutes to go before Noise from the Garage. So pretty cool that we're on our local music section. But got just a couple more seconds left. If anybody wants to bid, you can also, like I said before, you can also find the ZDB, the Zachary Daniels Band, on Facebook. You can also find us on Instagram and all that other stuff as well. Pretty much all that's tied to our Facebook, though. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next piece. We got a couple more pieces of band merch, and then we got some paintings in the works. So we got some stuff. We got some cool stuff coming up. So this next bundle is by our good buddies at the Illusive Flavor. Brandon Toussaint, their lead singer, is actually an artist as well, like of the painting nature, and has had a couple of his paintings in this show already. And the dude is basically Bob Ross. It's like he makes really, really cool, like nature-esque paintings. They're very calming to look at, and he's also a kick-ass singer and guitar player. So this Illusive Flavor is a fantastic group that you definitely want to check out, and you have the opportunity here. You can get a t-shirt and their album for just $25. So, which is really good, actually. If you've ever gotten merch from a show before, this is definitely a really good bundle rate. But their prices are really good regardless. But this is for band merch. This is really good. So definitely be sure to snag it. The clock has started, so you have just under 2 minutes to snag yourself some Illusive Flavor merch. I really like this shirt too, because they're searching for Sasquatch, and it took me a bit to realize exactly what's going on, because I'm not the most intelligent person. I have no idea. But it's just Sasquatch chilling up in the trees, smoking, and having a good time, and they're all kind of looking for it. So that's awesome. I love it when bands utilize Sasquatch in their stuff. It's them and this other band that I know of that they just did a live stream not too long ago at the Bunker called FTA. They have a whole music video designated to it was all around finding Sasquatch and hunting for them and everything. It's really cool. But this piece has just under a minute left. So be sure to snag it. Just $25. You can get yourself a t-shirt and you can get yourself a CD all in one go. We do have all sizes available for the shirt. So if you do snag yourself this bundle and then you just send us a message on our Facebook or to our email and be like, hey, I got the Illusive Flavor bundle. I'm super excited, but I need a insert size here. And then we'll set one aside for you, and we can have it shipped to you, or you can come pick it up at the Bunker. It's totally up to you. We're pretty flexible, but we just have a few more seconds left on this bundle, so be sure to hop in the comments. And that does it for this piece. We do keep a bank of band merch. So any other local bands that want to submit merchandise to our show, definitely let us know. We'll be more than happy to work you in. But it's an ever shifting line. So until we run out of something, anyway. So it's usually going to be different. So check back every week to see if your favorite local band has merchandise in the show that you want to pick up. And now we go on to 404. So this is not the album you wanted. This is 404's first album, first big album that came out with a few years ago, and there are hardly any of these left. This is a real collector's item. This features the song The Best Thing About Hell, which is played often on Rock 108's Noise from the Garage. And they also have a music video out for it online now, which is pretty sweet. But this is just $10, and we only have a few left. So scarcity is a thing, people. If you want to snag one of these things, snag one of these CDs, definitely jump at it. I've listed their Facebook there, just like I listed all of our bands and artists' Facebooks. I listed it as it shows on their URL, because sometimes, because their band name is 3 numbers, Facebook doesn't always pick it up. When you type it into the search bar, it finds every other instance besides theirs. So if you type in that, you should be able to find it just fine. But this is just $10. Not the album you wanted, which is a huge misnomer, because it's definitely the album you want. So but yeah, there's tons of great songs. I've got my copy in my car. I rock out to it every now and again. It's great punk music, very upbeat, very driven. It's very good stuff. But got just about 30 seconds left on this bill. So if you want to snag yourself a copy, better do it now. And again, I can't hear the background music, but it'd be hilarious if they were playing, because they are on this playlist. It'd be very good timing. That's all. That's why it'd be hilarious. But all right, so that's gonna do it for this. Like I said, it's an ever-changing list of band merch. So if by next week or the week after we don't sell out, you may see it again. Who knows? We're moving on to a band called Garage Daze. Garage Daze is made up of these guys are younger, but they kick ass. They're grunge. They're like a grunge hard rock band that are primarily original music, and they've really just stepped up their game of, they come out with really good music. They're really good people. They're really hard-working guys. So we definitely like to see that in the music scene. And so we have a couple of their shirts. We just have one shirt this week, but this is their forest print shirt. We have all sizes available from small to XX. And these are just $15 a piece. So if you definitely be sure to snag one, because I can definitely. I'm gonna have to snag one myself. I had to get my words together. I was staring at the print, but I would definitely need to get one of these for myself, because I could see myself walking around in one of these. But the timer has started, so you have just under 2 minutes. Unfortunately, Garage Daze is not on this background playlist. They are currently working on getting, last thing I heard anyway, they were working on getting a CD recorded. And I know personally I'm pretty excited to hear that finished result whenever that happens. But I know that once they do have stuff like recorded professionally, that they're, hopefully they give us permission to play it, but once we work that out, it's going right on the list. But you have just 1 minute to go to snag yourself one of these shirts. Otherwise, we'll hold it in the bunker for you. Alright, so you got about 30 seconds to go. Again, granted I've been talking nonstop this whole thing, but again, be sure you're logged into a Google account, so that way, because otherwise YouTube will not let you comment. So hop in the comments. I'd love to talk to you, whether it's about bidding or not, but bidding would be cool. But yeah, we just got a couple more seconds left on this guy, and we're going to move on. Alright, that does it for this piece. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. We just have a few more pieces left. And then we've got Noise from the Garage. Noise from the Garage is actually starting right now. So we're going to be wrapping up here in just a couple minutes. And then I'll go ahead and we can, hop over there. If you have the Rock 108 app, you can play that music in the background and rock out. We got there's a lot of great music on the list today. But this is by Sorry Pluto, and I'm fairly sure that they are on the list of bands playing tonight. So we have 2 shirts by them. The one on the right is brand new, just got finished couple weeks ago, and then we have their original shirt in the red there. Good t-shirt bundle. We have all sizes available, and you can get one of these for just $30. The clock has started, so be sure to hop in the comments there and let me know if you want to snag yourself a t-shirt bundle. Sorry, Pluto actually just had a live stream with us not too long ago at the bunker, and the dudes killed it. It was really, really good. They have a very they're very pop punk with some 2000s emo thrown in there. Think I'm trying to think of a band. They sound a lot like themselves. I mean, it's kind of hard to link them to one particular band, but they're definitely punky, but there's some emo alternative in there as well, and in a really, really good way. They're really good. They're really good musicians, really good people, and you should get their shirts because you will not regret it for sure. The material's really soft. It's very vibrant. And It's good stuff. Got a couple more seconds left on the clock. All right, well, it looks like that's going to do it for this piece. If you want to snag either one of these shirts, they'll be in the bunker. And this is our last band merch piece. We just have a couple more pieces left. I believe, counting this one, there's 4 left. And this is our last piece of band merch. This is from Fretnaught-y. This is Let's Get Fretnaught-y, which I think is super clever. And Fretnaught is they play hard rock, and they're made up of Spicolis, employees and friends, and all sorts of great people. And one of their members, Courtney, their lead singer, actually just got married this weekend. Got married yesterday, so congratulations to her and her husband, Chris, for their marriage. And I know all of us here at Spicolis definitely wish them the best. But we're gonna go ahead. If you want to snag one of these cool shirts, we have all sizes to my knowledge, and they're just $20 a piece, which is cool. That you can walk around with, your black shirt with that hot pink text really jumps out. And again, I just think the text is super clever. It's not something I would have thought about, and it makes me laugh every time in a good way. It makes me jump. But I have about a minute left, and if you want to snag one, like I said, we have all sizes available. And I don't believe, Fretnaught has yet to have a live stream with us, but I know that needs to change. They're a really good band. They're a very good band. But if you haven't heard them before, definitely check them out on Facebook there at Fretnaught. I know they have a lot of videos and stuff of previous shows of theirs, and they're really, really good live. They have really good energy, and they put on a really good show. But we just have just a few more seconds left on this, and we're going to go ahead and move on to our last couple of pieces for the night, and then we're going to go ahead and at least I'm going to go rock out to Noise from the Garage. I would hope that y'all would join me. But we're going to go ahead and move on. We have no bids in the comments, so we're going to go ahead and move on to our painting section. We have a couple sweet paintings in the mix today. This one is by Alex Degrief. Alex has had several pieces in the works, or in our mix for a while now, and he does really good work. This is called The Fox. This is an 11 by 14 canvas, hand painted, and it's like I said, 11 by 14. We're starting the bidding off at $20. I love the size of this, in the sense that, like, the fox is super small, the little orange guy there in the front, and it just kind of makes it there's a lot of size comparison, which I really like a lot. There's depth, and I don't know, in a weird way, it makes you, at least it makes me think, because it's like, wow, everything's so big. It's like deep. It's really cool. But this is, this is completely hand painted by Alex himself, on the original canvas, and you can check out more of his work there on his Instagram, Ganji the Wise. But for an 11 by 14 painting, starting off the bidding at just $20, it's pretty good, especially if you consider the work that goes into putting these paintings together. You gotta get the canvas and come up with the idea, and get the paints, and not exactly in that order. And then there's actually making sure everything that goes into it to make sure it's right. So this is a really cool painting, and I know it would look really good in your home or office or wherever you'd want to put it. But there's just a few more seconds left on the clock. Alright. And we are done on that one. So this one has been through twice now. So we're gonna go ahead. This will be available in the gift shop so if you are interested and you want to snag it later, like if you're watching this in the future and you want to snag it, let us know. We'd be more than happy to help you out as long as it hasn't been sold. This next piece is also by Alex. This is Long Way From Home. It's very galactic, and I named this one. Sometimes artists will send in pieces and they don't have names for them, so I make one up. I think art pieces, at least in auction form, should have some kind of name. And it looks like Earth is way off in the distance there. At least it looks like Earth to me, so that's why I named it that. But he might have another name for it. No idea. But this is also an 11 by 14 piece on canvas, on the original canvas. As you can see, there's a lot of color involved in this one. It's very, very pretty. And this one, the bidding is starting off at $17. The clock has been started. And so if you are interested in picking up Long Way From Home to decorate your lovely home or office or closet or wherever you'd want to put it, definitely throw down a number there in the comments at 17 or higher, and we would be more than happy to get that moving for you. But we have under a minute left, so time's wasting. I know that we are actually overtime today, so I hope that some of y'all are rocking out to Noise from the Garage right now. We're gonna be done in just a couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna be joining y'all. But yeah, since we have a late start today, dang technology, right? We kind of got things a little off center, but you just have about 20 more seconds left to snag Long Way From Home. It's just $17, which is a steal for an 11 by 14. It's a pretty good size painting, honestly. So definitely be sure to snag this one. Otherwise, it will be available in the gift shop. But definitely be sure to snag yourself one as early as you can, so that way you know that you have it. Looks like we ran out of time on that one, so we just have one more painting to go. And this is a new painting by a still fairly new artist. This is Meghan Dix. Now Meghan has had pieces in our auction before, but not this one. This one is new, new one to the mix. This one I named as well. I did not have a title for this one, so Meghan, if you're watching this and I am super far off from your original title, I do apologize. But I call this one Nature because there's a tree and clouds and a sun. And we're starting off the bidding on this one at just $30. This, I did not get the official size of it, but it is pretty big. It's like not quite poster size, but it's a pretty big painting, and it's really cool. The tree is really well done, I think. It's minimalistic, but it still pops, which is cool. And for $30, this would look really good in your living room, or I can see it in like if you have like a doctor's office or something like that. I could see it in there. It would really help like I said, it really pops, so it'd be really good for decoration, no matter where you wanted to put it, anywhere. But you have just under a minute left to snag this piece. If it does not sell, it will be back next time. Not sure. I just double checked the list, and they are. Alex is playing the new Sorry Pluto track tonight, so y'all have something to look forward to on that. They're really good musicians. They're coming out with a new album here pretty darn soon. So, but if it does not look like anybody is interested in snagging Nature today, so and our time is up actually, so that works out well. So that will Nature, along with several other pieces that we showed today, will be back next time. But thank you so much for joining me today. Again, I know my banter is not so great or not as good, rather, without Chris here to bounce off of. I really like working with her, but the show must go on. I hope she feels better soon. But if you have any feedback whatsoever, you can definitely let us know. Thank you, Dana. I appreciate that. Whether you think the show went well, if you think the show was horrible, if you have any questions about pieces or anything like that, there's our email and our Facebook link. You can send us a message at any time. Chris and I both monitor messages, and neither of us have real lives, so we'll get back to you as quickly as possible. But until then, my name is Zach, and I'm going to go rock out to Noise from the Garage. You should too. Have a good night.